Good morning, lovely students. Welcome to the science lesson. Teacher Lajan here at Clever School. Now we're gonna learn about something else that we studied in our book. So I want you to open your books at page 42. Today we're gonna learn about environment and desert environment. Environment and desert environment. Okay, first of all, you should know about environment. What is the environment? Environment, when you go to the place like forest and desert and in a city, you can see living thing and non-living thing in this place. For example, in the forest you can see animals and birds, plants. Also you can see non-living things in there like mountains and rocks and water in there. So this place that have living thing like animals, plants, and humans, and non-living thing like you can see sky, mountains, rocks. This place we named it environment. Environment, living thing and non-living thing make up an area. We can see it in a region in our area together. So this place we named it environment. Environment is the place that have living and non-living thing together. We can see them together in this place. Okay, the first environment we're gonna learn about it is desert environment. Desert is a place that is so hot and have a very little of water. Okay, so this is environment. Why? Because have living thing and non-living thing. So we can say an environment that have a very little of water, or an environment that have a very little of rain. Okay, and we're gonna learn about daytime and nighttime in the desert. In the daytime, the weather in the summer is so hot. We can't bear it. It is so hot. So in the daytime, the weather in the summer, it is so hot. So hot. But at the night time, the heat will decrease a little bit. Okay? In the night, the heat will decrease. So we have daytime and nighttime. In the nighttime, the heat will decrease, but in the daytime, it is very hot. And also we have semi-desert. Semi-desert is in the desert, but semi-desert amount of rainfall increases a little bit. Okay, semi-desert amount of rainfall increase in there. So we have environment وقتا جینگا شوێنێکە کە living و non-living واتە زیندوو نازیندوو بەیەکەوە لەو شوێنە هەیە. بەو شوێنە چی دەگوترێ؟ ژینگا. بۆ نمونە کاتێک دەڕۆی بۆ شارێک لەو شارەدا چی دەبینی؟ مرۆڤ، humans، ئاژەڵ، animals and plants ڕووەکەکان و هەروەها non-living دەبینی بۆ نمونە houses خانوو and you can see mountains and sky. So this place we named it what? Environment. ژینگە. Okay, یەکەم ژینگە ئەمە دەیخوێنین ژینگەی بیابانە desert environment. ژینگەیە چونکە زیندوو نازیندووی تێدا دەژی. Okay, but have a very little of rainfall. Okay, بارانی زۆر کەم لێ دەبارێ. ئێمە بزانین هاوینانی دەزەرت چۆنە. لە هاویندا بە ڕۆژ زۆر گەرمە. It is very hot, but at the night the heat will decrease a little bit. Okay, گەرمیەکەی کەمتر دەبێتەوە وەک لە ڕۆژ. ئۆکەی، و چیمان هەیە؟ سیمی دەزرت واتە نیمچە بیابان. ئەویش وەکو بیابان زۆر گەرمە بەڵام کەمێک ئاوی زیاترە. Amount of the rainfall increases. کەمێک زیاترە. Now students, open your books at page 43. We have desert plants. Okay. Look at here, we have a lot of variety kind of plants in the desert. We have a lot of plants in the desert. Okay. But you should know how they can adaptate to the desert. How they how they can live in there, because the desert is so hot. So they have a long roots. To reach the groundwater. They have long roots. Look at here. This is their root, so long to reach groundwater. Number 2, they have thick stem. Look at their stems. They have thick stem to store water. They have thick stem. They're so thick. To what? To store water. And they are so spiny. This is spine. Look at these. Look at those things. They are spines. Okay? They are so spiny. Okay, we have some examples of plants in the desert. For example, cactus, acacia tree, rye. Okay, here I'm gonna explain for you again. We have a lot of plants in the desert. باشە چۆن دەبێت لە دەزرت بژین کە دەزرت زۆر گەرمە. ئەوان دەبی بە جۆرێک بژین کە بتوانن لەو شوێنە گەرمەدا ژیان بکەن و گرۆ بن، گەشە بکەن. یەکەمیان چیان هەیە؟ ڕەگەکانیان زۆر درێژە. They have long roots. To what? To reach the groundwater. هەتا بگەنە ئاوی ژێر زەوی. ئەو ئاوی لە ژێر زەویدا هەیە هەتاوەکو بگەن بە ئاوەکە و بتوانن هەڵی بمژن. دووهەم شت they have thick stem. قەدەکانیان ئەستورە هەتاوەکو زۆرترین ڕێژەی ئاو کۆبکەنەوە. To store water. And they are so spiny. ئەوان چۆنن؟ دڕکاوین. You can now open your books at page 44. We have desert animals. Okay, in the lessons that passed, we learned about the plants in the desert. But now we're gonna learn about some animals that can live in the desert. Okay, look at here. We have a lot of animals that can live in the desert. For example, we have snakes, rabbit, fox, mouse, and lizard. This lizard. Okay. How desert animals get their water? So, okay, we have some animals can get their enough water by eating another plants that store water. In the lessons that passed, we said that the plants storing water in their stem. So, the animals eating those plants that store water to get water. Okay? And some of them, they are active during night and sleep during the day. Why? Because the night we said that the heat will decrease, but at the day it is so hot. So gerbil and rabbit are animals that they are active during night. Okay, we have snakes and lizard stay in the shade to avoid heat. Okay, we have snake and lizard, how they can protect themselves, how they can avoid the heat. They stay in the shadows to protect themselves from the strong sunlight. Okay, ئێمە لە دەرسی ڕابردوو باسی پلانتی بیابانمان کرد، ئەو ڕووەکانەی کە لە بیابانن. ئەو ڕۆ باسی چی دەکەین؟ ئەو ئاژەڵانەی کە لە بیاباندا هەن. For example, we have rabbits, snakes, fox, deer, lizard, camel and mouses. Okay, چۆن دەتوانن ئەوان ئاوی تەواو بۆ خۆیان پەیدا بکەن؟ خۆ گوتمان لە دیزرت ئاو زۆر کەم هەیە بەهۆی خواردنی ئەو پلانتانەی ئەو ڕۆکانەی کە ئاوەکە کۆ دەکەنەوە. For example, we have deer. ئەو ئاژەڵە چی دەکا؟ دەڕوا ئەو ڕووەکە دەخوا کە ئاوەکەی کۆ کردوتەوە. So, how they can get their water? You should say, teacher, by eating plants. By eating plants. But some of them get their water by eating animals. باشە ئەمانە for example fox plant ناتوانێت plant بخوا ئەدی چۆن ئاوی خۆی پەیدا دەکا؟ teacher by eating animals دەڕوا ئەنیمێڵی بچووک دەخوا for example rabbit and mouse to get their enough water هەتاوەکو ئاوی بەدەست بکە. هەندێکمان هەیە تەنها لە شەودا چالاکیەکانی خۆیان دەکەن و دەردێن وەکو چی؟ جێربە و ئەندرابێت ناتوانن لە ڕۆژدا بێنە دەرەوە. بۆچی؟ چونکە زۆر گەرمە، بەڵام لە شەودا گەرمیەکە کەم دەبێتەوە. The heat will decrease. Okay. گوتمان سنێک و لیزردمان هەیە، ئەوانە چۆن خۆیان دەپارێزن لەو تیشکە ڕۆژە زۆر گەرمە؟ ئەوان لەکوێ دەمێننەوە؟ in the shade and shadows لەبەر سێبەرەکان دەمێننەوە هەتا خۆیان بپارێزن.